And welcome back to the Highlight. We're talking Liam Lawson apparently replaced by, well, Yuki Tsunoda. Arguably, some may say, the man they should have chosen originally. Others would probably argue that Liam Lawson was quite fiery and had a bigger ceiling. But it appears that Liam Lawson, according to reports at least, Red Bull yet to make an official announcement that he's going to be replaced by Yuki Tsunoda for the Japanese Grand Prix. Yes, this man, this smiling man here, going to be, he's replacing Liam Lawson. It says here on ESPN F1, they're reporting that Tsunoda will swap seats with Liam Lawson as Max Verstappen's teammate for next week's Japanese Grand Prix after a Red Bull meeting in Dubai, according to multiple reports. And they said an official announcement was expected later this week or later in the week. I've also seen reports that it's just for the Japanese Grand Prix, and after that, Liam Lawson is going to be back in the car. Who do you believe? Absolutely nothing, really. At the moment, it is all rumours, speculation and conjecture. But even motorsport.com, who, like the BBC, are fairly, pretty reputable, they're saying Red Bull are closing in on a Liam Lawson swap with Yuki Tsunoda at the Japanese Grand Prix. And they said Tsunoda's in line for a call-up, obviously, for the next Grand Prix in a couple of weeks in Japan. It makes sense in a way that, because Yuki is Japanese, Honda are going to love it, but is it just the one-time deal that some reports have suggested? Well, as we know, Lawson's come under pressure after making, let's be fair, an absolutely abysmal, not even a difficult, like it says here, an abysmal start to the season, but there are reasons. Now, where some might say he struggled to adjust to the RB21, but so did Sergio Perez, so did Alexander Albon, so did Pierre Gasly, etc., etc. Now, his teammate, the four-time champion Max Verstappen, he has fared much better. Is that because the car's designed around him, though? Motorsport.com understands that discussions are taking place that would see Liam Lawson swap places with Yuki. Tsunoda is backed financially by Red Bull engine suppliers Honda. Yeah, that will go at the end of the year, though. And he graduated Honda's company's racing school in 2016. This is Tsunoda. His promotion to the Red Bull main team could be a huge boost, especially coming in the company's home race. Having said that, I say huge boost, but if he qualifies as well as Liam Lawson did, yeah, that huge boost, that frown, that frown will not be turning upside down. But Red Bull boss Christian Horner, who's vowed to stand by Lawson while admitting the racing driver would find it easier to get up to speed with the Red Bull sister team Racing Bull, but allowing him to go and get demoted is not exactly standing by him, but we'll see. So by swapping the more experienced Tsunoda, Lawson, who's only competed in 13 races, 2 of them being this year, would be afforded more time to get up to speed to F1, but I thought he was already up to speed according to Red Bull. They chose Liam Lawson over Yuki Tsunoda. They were very confident about it. They had to be confident about it. Why? Because they decided Sergio Perez was not fast enough. So they, I'm assuming, gave Perez what must have been, because they signed a 2-year contract with him. What was that about in June? They gave him, I can only understand, a significant payout or deal to be let go. It's just weird, and even it says here, the move will raise eyebrows after Red Bull replaced Sergio Perez at the start of the season, at the end of last season, despite the Mexicans still having a contract. Perez's contract was cancelled in favour of promoting Liam Lawson, and this is the issue. Confirmation is now expected until around the end of the week, that this is going to happen. So, what I thought was interesting here, Billy Munger's come out, and even he's saying it would be silly of Red Bull to drop Liam Lawson ahead of the Japanese Grand Prix. He is as we said, he's very familiar with the Japanese circuit. And we were arguing on the last time we spoke about Liam Lawson that you need to give Liam Lawson a chance. You need to give him that Japanese Grand Prix, but there's been no official comment yet. But rumours have surfaced, and they've been surfacing since the end of the Chinese Grand Prix, that he's going to be replaced, which is, okay. So Monger, a Channel 4 pundit, he feels that Lawson deserved the chance to race in Japan because he knows the circuit so well. This was unlike the last 2, Australia and China, which he does not. And he said, it's so hard to imagine, especially with all the effort from the team's side to Checo, Sergio Perez, who was under contract before they got Liam Lawson to replace him and negotiate an exit early. Yeah, that is weird. I agree with you. He said there's a lot of effort made by Red Bull as a team to bring Liam Lawson into the seat alongside Max Verstappen. So to think after 2 race weekends they are already looking at his future. I mean, it's hard to comprehend, but equally, Liam knows the performances he's put in so far hasn't been good enough in comparison to where Max is. But that's understandable when you look at Max, one of the best drivers. And he said the next race is in Japan, and it's a circuit he knows well. From my perspective, I think it would be silly not to give him an opportunity in Japan. Tsunoda will be Lawson's replacement, though, if Red Bull made a change, but the pressure's on because Yuki Tsunoda is Japanese. Lots of people are doing it. Here we go. Again, racefans.com. Tsunoda to replace Lawson at Red Bull. Reports claim it. Said, multiple publications are now reporting it. So it's getting really, really hard to ignore. Although, and I must say this strictly, no official word from Red Bull yet. And I think if Red Bull do this, very much so, as good it would be for Yuki Tsunoda, and we will be absolutely ecstatic for him for his home Grand Prix, it's egg on the face at Red Bull and shows potentially again, sadly, I mean, for the Red Bull fans, this is just a toxic team at the moment. With all the WhatsApp things going on with Christian Horner, the team infighting, let's give Perez a 2-year contract, then let's not give Perez a 2-year contract to Liam Lawson, and then all this pressure mounts on him, and Red Bull not really fanning the flames. Well, they're fanning the flames, they're not throwing water over the flames, which is, I think, exactly what a good team principal would do. I mean, let's be fair. Christian Horner defends Max Verstappen enough when he has questionable things going out on track. Mexico, for example, he ended up getting a printout going, look, my driver did nothing wrong, but nothing for Liam Lawson. Disgusting. Absolutely. Even if they're going to replace him, nothing out there for Liam Lawson, just like they did with the dirtier Daniel Ricciardo. Yeah, hang your head and shame, Red Bull. Toxic, definitely. Until you prove me wrong. It's such a shame because I really want to like the Red Bull team. They were amazing. They used to be an amazing team, but now a bit poisonous, really, if I'm honest. If you made it to the end, though, please give us a subscribe. That would be absolutely fantastic. If you are not subscribed, comment below. Let us know what you think about Liam Lawson. But until then, we will speak to you soon. Thanks for watching again. And above all else, stay safe.